Okay, Room 21 Rockstar, so we're beginning our study of order of operations. And as we talked about in class, a couple of things to keep in mind would include the fact that we are, please excusing, our dear Aunt Sally, as you can see right here. So we're saying, sorry, Aunt Sally, but we have to say, excuse me. And remember, we're going to write it, please excuse, and then we're going to put my dear on the same line and Aunt Sally on the same line, only because we want to make sure we're doing multiplication and division left to right in whatever order they come, and then also addition and subtraction left to right in whatever order that they come. So let's just quickly look at a sample problem here, okay? So I have the expression, okay, and remember this is called an expression. It's like a phrase, an incomplete sentence, right? We have 8 plus 14 divided by 7 times 3 minus 5. So if I took the order of operations and I took my strategy, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, PEMDAS, right? I'm going to make sure multiplication, addition, subtraction are left to right in the order that they come. The first thing that I would do in this problem is the division, okay, right? Because if I check off as I go, I do not have any parentheses, I do not have any exponents, so the first thing that I want to look at here would be division, because remember, multiplication and division is left to right in the order they come. We cannot multiply 7 times 3 first, right? Because that would give us a different answer. And the order of operations is all about multiplying in a certain order for mathematicians all over the planet, just so that we're coming upon the correct solution and we're simplifying our problems in the correct order. So I'm always taking it one step at a time. So I'm going to do 14 divided by 7 first and get 2. And notice how I dropped everything else down. Okay, I'm doing one step at a time. Okay, now my division's done, but I still have multiplication left to right. So now I can take 2 times 3. I drop down 6, and then I just simply pull down 8 plus and minus 5. Okay, so then I can go ahead and check off my multiplication division because that is done. And now my goal is addition, subtraction, once again, left to right. If subtraction's first, I'm going to do subtraction first. If addition's first, I'm going to do addition first. So 8 plus 6 is first, 8 plus 6 is 14, then I drop down my minus 5, and I get my simplified answer of 9. So let's go ahead and apply this with a couple of problems, guys, right now. So I have the expression, open parentheses, 7 minus 3, close parentheses, plus 2, divided by 1. So my very first thing that I'm going to do is always write down PEMDAS. And I want to make sure that you guys are writing it like this only because multiplication and division and addition and subtraction are left to right in the order that they come. And that is very, very important that we are doing it in that way. So do I have parentheses first? Yes. So I'm simply going to multiply or do whatever's in the parentheses first. In this case, it is subtraction. 7 minus 3 is 4, and I'm simply going to pull everything else down because I'm taking it one step at a time. Now I'm going to cross off parentheses because my parentheses are taken care of. Okay, I do not have any exponents in this problem. I do have division, okay, so multiplication division is left to right in the order that they come, just like I'm reading a book. So 2 divided by 1 is 2, correct? And then I'm simply going to pull down 4 plus, okay? And now my multiplication and division is all good to go, okay? And then finally, addition and subtraction left to right. I only have one operation left to go. 4 plus 2 is 6. And I'm always going to drive my lines because what I'm trying to do here, ladies and gentlemen, is simplify, okay? I'm taking my expression that I started with and simplifying it to that one number, okay? Another one together. So what's the first thing that we do? Yes, we write PEMDAS down our page, just like this. Okay, and the very first thing that I want to double check is, do I have parentheses? Yes, I have parentheses. So I'm going to do 3 times 2. Remember that dot, okay, is a sign of multiplication. And if I take 3 times 2, that's going to be 6. And I simply pull everything else down one step at a time. Now, look right here, because if I'm not careful, I have the number 36. Well, 3 times 2 is only 6, guys. So if I have a number pulled up to my parenthesis, I have to make sure I acknowledge that that is multiplication, okay? And then I'm going to cross off parentheses because I'm done there. I do not have any exponents, and now I'm going to evaluate multiplication division left to right. So 6 times 3 is 18, and then I'm simply going to pull down my 12 minus 8 plus 18, okay? And then I have addition, so multiplication division is finished. Then I have addition and subtraction left to right. So 12 minus 8 is going to come first because remember, it's at the same time left to right. So 12 minus 8 is 4, and then pull down my 18. And then finally 4 plus 18 is 22, and I have simplified this expression. Now I'd like you guys to give this one a try on your own. The key that I want to make sure that you're doing is writing PEMDAS along your page just like this, Rockstars. It's so important that you're doing that to remain successful in everything that you are doing. You should turn this problem into either me or the Math Bin, and then you can move on your playlist that you've been working on in class.